And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Hardaway with it. The starters for the Utah Jazz. John Stockton out there with Maravich. And it's Malone. And it's Eaton in at the center. O'Neal kicks to Hardaway. Here's McGrady. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Stockton passes to Eaton. And here's Stockton. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here is O'Neal. Hill passes to O'Neal. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Stockton passes to Malone. Stockton against Hardaway. Stockton outside. Clock at 6. That one no good. Shaq with some nice D. Bounce pass from Hill. Here's McGrady. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Here is Maravich. Now the pass to Eaton. Here's Dantley. Back to Stockton. Just 5 to shoot. Over Hardaway. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
McGrady passes to Howard. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Malone trying to break free. A nice shot by Stockton.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Jazz trail by 5. To the inside. Hardaway with the steal. He dishes it to Hill. Maravich against McGrady. Here's Howard. The shot will not fall. So Utah will take it the other way. Stockton outside. Over Hardaway. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Turkoglu's checked in for Orlando. Anderson comes in for McGrady. Magic leading by 3. Inside. That's good from Howard on the assist from Hardaway.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Outside, Maravich. Pass to Dantley. Stockton outside. Pass to Dantley. Over Turkoglu. Here's Malone. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Orlando with the ball. Outside Hardaway. And Howard with the stuff.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard high flying as ever.
Jazz trail by 7. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
The Magic. Grant, he's checked in for Howard. Lewis comes in for Grant Hill. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Hardaway. Nelson with the steal. Grant with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Magic shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from Turkoglu. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. Here's Griffith. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Now Nelson passes it to Turkoglu and stolen by Hayward. And now Utah, fast break, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, how about Gordon Hayward poking that one away and getting his teammate an easy opportunity?
Now here is Nelson. To the paint. Here's Grant. Gobert with the block. Pushing it up. Here's Mitchell. Here's Kirilenko. Another shot. He lays it in.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for Orlando. Leading by 5. Grant outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Anderson. Outside for Lewis. Just 5 on the clock. Over Kirilenko. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz trail by 5. Hayward against Grant. And Hayward gets it to go.
Boy, pure strength from Hayward. Loves overcoming any challenge a defender might throw his way.
Nelson with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And that does it for the first quarter. Magic lead by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Go so! Yes, Steven!
Jazz trail by 5. So on the floor for Utah. Andre Kirilenko is out there with Gobert. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Griffith, and it's the 2 spot. Nice shot by
来一个
Gobert.
上火就好，拜托，
Rudy Gobert
拜
with the
托，
size and length.
让我
They
拼一个
have
上
to
火
on the glass right
一
now.
个就好，能力没差，能力随便，我就买一个上火的梦，上激活魔焰，自信开眼。
选对的人走对的路，
攻速5码登场，误防3点登场，50远回3点，敏捷3点登场，攻速5码登场，安息工程师登场。卡老半天是不是啊？很烦，真的很烦。看一下我 TJ 有什么可以复原。很烦，真的很烦。看一下我 TJ 有什么可以复原。怎么办？暴风必奖吗？是不是？看来看去就是暴风必奖了。然后付费装备，看来看去，我操，贤哥这账号这么屌啊！这么屌，他的内衣，不是，他就点到8而已。他等于加1件上9啊！我是，因为他本来一定是加9内衣嘛，才转白的嘛。他等于1件8直上加9，哎，好扯哦！他没有报过加8内衣耶。或者只报1件，然后已经赎回了，怎么办？我们要赎什么？白面，来啊！前面2，他本来洗练那个都没了，对不对？竞技场，我去说，我操！最后一发，这发。我的数学，有钱买药跟有钱洗肾，哈，祝福他们。有钱买药跟有钱洗肾，哈，祝福他们。 不见棺材不掉泪啊！风楼就你知道吗？前天指挥都爱革命情感，真的我万赞。要就直接上去就能顺了吗？还是要按那个？
你在大厅就能顺？哎，我没有，你要走出那个村庄就可以顺。
啊？等下为什么进不去？竞技场坏了吗？嗯？什么意思？哎，卡了哎！哇，没得秀。
你是工程师，
好像坏掉了、欸。干你俩，等下会不会回溯啊？
没能回。
等下会不会竞技场？竞技场坏掉，直接回溯。
内吗？要先回国内，你能回国内吗？
回不去，卡住了。
哦，那应该坏了。
我看两件事也说竞技场坏掉，
下次再。
哭啊！幻月朦胧夜，感谢老板4800点。然后有玩有玩天堂 W 的朋友，有刷礼包的朋友，再拜托大家右上角时光大使赞助，好支持一下阿特，感谢感恩。你说冰之女王怎样？
你可以去打那个活动的冰之。
That assist was right on target.
Bailey, Gobert trying to get open. Here's Bailey. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's the pass to Francis. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. That shot off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 4. And he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Both teams will make substitutions. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Stockton. No good on the shot. The Magic go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Francis to the middle. Here's Scott, and it's Scott with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Stockton. He's got 6. Outside, Maravich. Down low. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by McGrady. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. So it's Utah now. The Magic getting the bucket. Pass to Stockton for the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got his 3rd assist on the night. To the paint. O'Neal kicks to McGrady. Here's Francis. A steal. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Bailey. The shot from the low post is good. And now just a 5-point Magic lead.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
The 3. Scott, good. Scott's got 5 points now this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Maravich, good.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. For the Magic, Turkoglu's checked in for Shaq. Hill comes in for Scott. Hardaway is subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Pass to Francis. Malone comes with the double team. To the middle. Stolen by Boozer. Here's the break. Stockton with it. Hardaway picks him up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Stockton against Hardaway. Francis passes to Hardaway. Stolen by Stockton. From about 16. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Orlando leading by 4. Tipped away. And so Orlando again turning it over. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Fires top of the key. Utah getting another chance here. Malone, no luck.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Francis. Top of the key. Hardaway got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Boozer. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Maravich. Mitchell dishes to Stockton. Inside. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Hill with it. Picked up by Stockton. Feeds to Howard. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Dantley. He's guarded by Hill. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Howard, the pass to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Passes to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Stockton. To the inside. Gobert. It's deflected. Down low. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. With 1 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. Shaq, what's your take on Orlando?
They played some solid team basketball, Ernie. Really good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
NC 赚，1毛钱都不给你赚，好爽啊！
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. John Stockton really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Tracy McGrady is out there with Hardaway. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Howard. And it's Hill in its small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
McGrady outside. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists in the game. And here's Stockton. The pass to Eaton. Back to Stockton. Pass to Maravich. Launches a 3. And Utah another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A shot by Stockton, no good. Orlando trailing here. Here's McGrady. Count it, and the foul. They get John Stockton.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Maravich. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Maravich has got 7 now in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit. Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Orlando making some changes. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Howard. Anderson comes in for Hill, and Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Hardaway. And Utah also making a switch. Kirilenko's checked in, and Shaq with the slam.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Stockton against Nelson. And here's Maravich from the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. Tries from 10. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. On the wing, Maravich. Defended by Anderson. Maravich kicks to Stockton. Pass to Eaton. Five on the clock. Stolen by Grant. And up the court come the Magic on the break. McGrady's running, and it's good for 2. McGrady's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot. Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Here's Anderson, and they pick up 2. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And that one. Good.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
To the paint. Here's Grant. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Grant's got his first points in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Stockton's gotten 6 of his 12 shots to drop, hitting 50% on the night. Here's Nelson, stolen by Mitchell. He's got a clear path, goes up. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, we talk about Donovan Mitchell as an exceptional two-way talent. No better example than right there.
Here's Skiles. Lewis dishes to Nelson. Boozer with the rebound. 1:46 left in the third quarter. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Mitchell. Hayward's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Hardaway's checked in for the Magic. And a switcher also for Utah. Maravich is checked in. Here's Hardaway. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For Orlando, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Now, here is Maravich. 14 points for him. Here's Griffith, 6 to shoot. And again, it's Utah.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Hardaway. He's got 7. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Utah leading. Passes it to Gobert. Here's Griffith. Tries it from 19. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Here's Skiles. He's got 5. Gobert brings the double team. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Boozer. They get it back. Hayward misses from short range. And now Orlando on the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Shaq with the slam.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
For 3, Maravich. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We come back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Orlando leading. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Maravich. Malone is out there with Robinson. And it's Hayward. And it's Bailey in at the 3 spot. Hardaway for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Maravich, the pass to Hayward. Outside, Maravich. O'Neal against Malone. Over Shaq. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Malone.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance.
Oh. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Here's Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Hardaway. The pass to Skiles. Kicks it to Hardaway. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Howard. He can't get that one to fall. Nice defense from Malone. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Hayward dishes to Malone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The first free throw is good. Maravich hits them both. And so here's Orlando. Tracy McGrady on the wing. Maravich with the steal. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Stockton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. McGrady passes to Howard. Malone with the block. Here's Dantley. Pass to Maravich. Stockton outside. Shot clock at 5. To take the lead, and it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Inside. Down it goes. Nice one there from Dantley. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Another miss by Orlando.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. 4th quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Howard for 3. Nelson. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists in the game. Utah with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Malone passes to Maravich. Over McGrady. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. It's been quite a game for Pete Maravich.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Pete Maravich.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. He said we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
No good from Maravich. And it's Orlando's ball. The lead is 2. Here's Hill. Here's Shaq. Right side Hill. Dishes it to Howard. It's back to Hill. Clock at 6. Passes it to O'Neal. Here's the 3. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Shaq. And now a 5-point Orlando lead.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Now here is Hardaway. Here's McGrady. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. 1:07 left to play here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Stockton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Back to Hardaway. And the pass to Howard. Here's McGrady. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Stockton with it. Guarded now by Shaq.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Horace Grant, he's checked in for O'Neal. Turkoglu comes in for Dwight Howard. Anderson, he's checked in for Hill. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Hardaway. Pass to Grant. Inside, McGrady. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Mitchell outside. Over McGrady. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. Confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.